You know, it's interesting. Back in 1998, when I started really digging back into the design and going on FBI.gov on the website to see what kind of fugitives were out there and what kind of prices were on their heads, back then Bin Laden was the most wanted fugitive in the world. This is shortly after the embassy bombings in Tanzania and East Africa. At the time, I remember printing out the indictment for Bin Laden, and it was about this thick. I basically read all about this Al-Qaeda, the base or whatever, and I didn't really know what it was all about until I started doing the research for this game. Time would go by and I'd see things like, discover different things, like they tried to fly a plane into the Eiffel Tower in 1995, but the terrorists didn't know how to fly planes. 96, the bombings in Iran, 98, the dual simultaneous bombings in East Africa of the United States embassies. And then in 1999, you had the Cole. You had in 2000 the guy trying to sneak the bomb material across the Canadian border to blow up LAX. They had already bombed the World Trade Center in 1993. So when I saw planes flying into buildings, I realized that they were finishing the job. We give a lot of thought to actually, I don't know, maybe canceling the game because we were hunting fugitives. It wasn't a terrorist hunting game. In other words, you hunt fugitives that are wanted for 10 grand or 15 grand. And you go all the way up. A RICO guy, a Racketeering, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act, a mob guy, for example, is wanted for maybe $250,000. A guy that bombs a health clinic is wanted for maybe $1 million. So, we had actually considered, because we're from New York, we actually had a section in the game in Exchange Place, New Jersey, with the Twin Towers in the background. We'd actually gone out in February of 2001 and shot the towers specifically for Fugitive Hunter. We kind of just paused for a couple of weeks and just didn't, we didn't know what to do. And what we wound up doing is really what President Bush said, is just carry on with your lives. Continue. Do not let these people interfere with our liberty. And so we basically took out the Exchange Place in New York levels for respect, obviously, and we continued with our game. So if you want to go and kick the crap out of the Al-Qaeda guys, if you want to burn them, if you want to blow them up, if you want to smoke them out of their holes and caves in Afghanistan, then go ahead and play Fugitive Hunter. It'll be out soon, and I hope you enjoy it. It's definitely been an experience.